There we go. So, good morning. Uh, yeah, hopefully I'm live on Facebook. Let me just go check that and see. And let me know in the comments if you can see me. Okay, so there I am. Good. So, I wonder how you're all doing. Saturday morning, it's the 29th of May today, and I hope all is good in your world. We've been through the eclipse, through the eclipsed full moon a couple of days ago, a few days ago, and that's been an extremely powerful, energetic event. I'm doing a teleconference tomorrow where we look at some of what happened there. There have been some really significant upgrades happening as a result of that, or the doorway that opened there allowed some really profound upgrades, and they're ongoing very much through the third eye and the crown, really to do with dropping the veils of separation. And of course, we live in separation on this planet. Very much we specialize in that. A big part of that separation is about feeling separate from the cosmos, from the rest of the universe, from our multidimensionality, and the reworking that's happening through the crown and the third eye is very much about restringing that, coming back into focus on that. So we're looking at that tomorrow night. And another big part of this eclipse event has been, because it's moon based, it really works through the emotional body, and there have been some major opportunities to release, to clear, to lay to rest emotional patterning, emotional wounding. So we'll give space to that. There's a lovely technique that was given to me a while ago now about washing the emotional body, and we'll focus on that in tomorrow's teleconference too. But today, I was lying in bed wondering, oh, what are we doing for this morning's meditation? And it became clear that the spine needs some support. The spine is our support. And today we're working very much with the spine and the nervous system to open and help clear that, because the spine has so many wrappings, if you like, so many layers that have locked into the spine and through the nervous system. And so today we're going to really focus on releasing some of that and going quite deep into the spine and the nervous system. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let me know how you get on. So, as usual, just, I'm in a very squeaky chair this morning. I'll try and keep still. Just allowing your focus of attention to settle inside your body. All of the energy that plays out through the eyes, just draw it back as if you're looking inside yourself. And bring your awareness to the breath. Unite awareness with the breath and allow the breath to flow through your system, opening spaces, opening the throat, opening the chest, getting underneath the muscles of the shoulders and the neck, and just lifting out patterns of tension. Once you have a bit of experience with this, it really becomes quite simple to open the body with the breath. Take some time to work through the shoulders, dropping through the chest into the lungs, breathing into all of the spaces that sometimes get neglected in the lungs. You can always use this and these opportunities in the body to make friends with your body. To express gratitude. Ask how your body is. Touch the big muscle of the heart. Give that some space to unwind. And as you're focused through the heart center, just open this multi-dimensional portal that is the heart space, becoming more and more vast. Using your awareness and intention to focus into the diaphragm and just encourage that to let go. All the time dropping deeper into the body, inhabiting the body more fully. Dropping into the pelvis. And feeling above the pelvis all of the organs of digestion and assimilation. Just takes a moment to breathe through the belly, relaxing, softening, giving space to these organs that perpetually work to maintain balance. And land in the pelvis, settling yourself, opening out through the hip joints, feeling into the pelvic floor and the genitals, the perineum and the anus. Just relaxing into the pelvis. And allowing awareness to flow down the legs. Touching into the skeleton, the big bones of the legs, the knees. Connecting down into the calves and the shins. And feel the wholeness of the body. From the feet up. Giving the body permission from the inside out to let go of anything and everything it's ready to let go of. And begin to focus into the spine. This beautiful column of support in the body. Everything hangs off the spine. How does your spine feel? Are there places that are stiff, tight? Again, just include all of the spine. Holding awareness there. And as your focus deepens, connect into the spinal cord running through the center of the vertebrae, heavily protected, with all of the nerves flowing out from between the vertebrae, from this highway of information and energy. And just recognize at subtle levels that the spine is often wrapped in layer upon layer of patterning, conditioning. You can already sense perhaps that the spine extends itself energetically, not just limited to the body, but it drops deeper through the coccyx, the sacrum and the coccyx extending itself down to connect us into the earth. So just allow that to happen. No need to push or force, just an allowing of the spine to extend itself deep into the earth, to really connect you into your incarnation, and to draw upon the vast reserves of energy, abundance that the earth offers. The body is of the earth and it really appreciates this energy. And as you're focusing down into that connection, you may sense the expansion, the opening, and give permission underneath you for that extended spine, that extended energetic connection to open, to expand, for any ancient patterns, collective or personal, to now fall away. Clearing space for newness, for more, for you to receive more from the earth. And then connect into the coccyx, the tailbone, deep in the pelvis. You might sense whether it's tilted underneath, closing the base, or whether it's open and relaxed. Take some time here to encourage the coccyx just to flex a little. Often the muscles have become a little tight. Often it seems as if the coccyx is tucked under, just like the tail of a dog. And we know when we see that the dog is anxious. And many of us wander through our lives with our coccyx tightly tucked under, limiting what we receive from the earth. So just taking time here to open that out, to allow it to shift. Everything will relax when you become really present with it. Touching the sacrum, these fused bones, these fused vertebrae. This is a beautiful sort of triangular shaped bone at the back of the pelvis that holds so much at a collective level. Give permission here to the sacrum just to let go, for the nerves to open out, to flow, and start to track through the spine. Just rising slowly, opening the spaces between the vertebrae, using the breath to expand, to release and relax. Sometimes I imagine that I'm wandering over a vast spine, touching it, tapping it, letting it know that I'm really present with it, loving it from the inside out. And allow awareness to drop again into the spinal cord, just feeling the fibers of this extension of the brain, really. The whole of the nervous system extends out from here. Actually, not quite the whole, but most of the nervous system extends like a tree through the body. Excuse me, connecting every limb, every organ, every system of the body. So as you rise through the spine slowly, allow your awareness to expand and extend through the whole of the nervous system too. Recognizing that often we have limited the sensitivity of the nervous system. And that's been a many lifetime event where we have experienced brutality. So we decide over and over again to not be sensitive. And now we are reversing that process, opening up our sensitivity. So giving the nervous system complete permission to unsheath itself, to release any protective coatings that you have installed in order to protect yourself from the overwhelm. And here you can allow the nervous system to expand out through the physical body, opening into the subtle bodies. This becomes inclusive and integrative. It helps the whole system to integrate itself, to synchronize. Feel the expansion that's happening as the nervous system just reaches out and opens, unfurling itself, receiving more input from your environment, from the universe, from the sun, the stars, the earth. Allow yourself to be sensitive. Allow yourself to understand and interpret the information and energy that your nervous system feels. And then bring awareness back to the spine. Recognize the whole of the spine is held in the membrane that holds the cerebrospinal fluid. So the whole spine and the spinal cord is bathed in this ocean of fluid that is protective. but that transmits minute vibrations and connects us to the oceanic fields of consciousness. So allow yourself to bathe in that fluid, feeling its pulse, its tide, its rhythm. And again, giving permission for the spine to unwrap itself. Any coatings, any layers that have formatted itself into your spine through your own evolution, your family's evolution, your ancestors', or the wider collective's evolution, where decisions have been made that lock in here, just giving permission now for whatever is ready to fall away to do just that. Again, taking time as you rise slowly through the spine, through the space around the spine that is fluid filled, and then just connecting fully with the presence that you are already here in this space, with the vibrancy. And bringing your awareness here helps the whole system to balance itself. So invite that. Invite balance through your spine, through the nervous system, through the whole of this fluid-filled membrane. Connecting with the nerves as you rise. Connecting with the organs that are informed by the nerves. And recognizing that the nerves transmit to and from, helping that balance, helping that homeostasis. What would you like to transmit through this fluid-filled membrane, through the spine, through the nervous system? What are the messages you wish to transmit to the whole of your body? Take some time. Offer words and intentions of support, encouragement, appreciation. And continue the slow rise through the spine, beginning to sense how the spine extends up and out through the cosmos, connecting you to the solar system, to the galaxy, to the sun, to the stars, connecting you to the wholeness of existence, connecting you to that oceanic consciousness. Never disconnected, never not a part of all of this. Allow yourself to relax into that knowing that you are always a part of this vastness, intimately connected through these spaces in your body, through the richness and the integrity of the antenna that is your nervous system. And just bring the breath gently into the spine, into the cerebrospinal fluid to include more of yourself. Taking some time to open through the neck and the throat. Often this is a place where there's a lot of congestion deep into the spine. Just take some time here. Giving permission for whatever patterning now limits your capacity to express yourself wholeheartedly. Unfolding and unwinding that. And recognizing that the spinal cord thickens somewhat as it reaches towards the brain. The spinal cord is an extension of the brain. So allow awareness to flow into the brain, and the brain too is held in this fluid-filled membrane that protects it, that bathes it. Allowing yourself to sense how the brain floats in this membrane. And invite balance here too, between the membranes, the hemispheres of the brain. Sensing the incoming flows of energy through the crown. And perhaps through the forehead. And feel the wholeness of this system. The brain stem, the spinal cord, the spine, and the fluid-filled membrane of the cerebrospine that holds the cerebrospinal fluid. Extend awareness through the wholeness of that, from the coccyx right the way through to the brain. And rest here, safe, connected, a part of all that you are and all that is. Recognize this is a simple connection to make, and if you feel spun out or exhausted, you can drop into your spine and rest there. The connection is immediate and intimate and easy. And your body will love you for it. And so then allow awareness to expand throughout the body, taking that sense of balance, perhaps peace, out through all of the cell tissue, out into the energy field, out into your world and your day. And hopefully you'll have a lovely one. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.